What a beautiful... And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Tyrese Maxey.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And for the 76ers, Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Paul George. And it's Oubre in at the 3.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Here's Irving. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is #1 for me. What teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
Oubre with a steal. George outside. Pass to Martin. Takes the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Dinwiddie, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Here's Thompson. Joel Embiid with the board.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Oubre. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I tell you, like lightning, Kelly Oubre flashes through on the drive. No one quick enough to stop him.
Irving. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Irving's gotten his second bucket.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. Well known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
The passing skills of Paul George are simply impressive. This guy is terrific at realizing when he needs to give it up.
Here's Irving. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Irving's got 6. And here is Maxey. Last game he had 34 points. Fires from deep. Gafford grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. And taking a glance at these last 10 games, these guys have been on an absolute roll scoring the ball. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Tyrese Maxey is second.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse.
I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's George. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Mavericks trail by 7. Davis with it, picked up by Embiid. Here's Irving. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Give him 8.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Maxey passes to George. And here's Martin. Back to Maxey. No good on the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Gafford. Back to Thompson. Here's Irving. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
So it's Philadelphia now. It's a 3-point game. This game against Dallas here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Out of bounds, it'll be Philadelphia's ball. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Thompson. Grimes, he's checked in for Irving. And it's Hardy in for Dinwiddie. 1:52 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Drummond. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
A nice shot by Grimes.
Grimes can be hot and cold, but boy, he gets that bucket down from 3.
The Sixers lead by 3. Gordon, the pass to Maxey. Hardy grabs the board. The Mavericks have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Davis. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Gordon on the take. The kick out to Edwards. Puts up a 3. They get it again. Right side Maxey. Off the mark there with a 3.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Washington. And the layup is good off the glass.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Yabusele. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Drummond passes to Edwards. And here's Gordon from the arc. Rebounded by Marshall. For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Washington outside. Pass to Hardy. Back to Washington. Down low. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
There's 14 seconds left in the first. Lowry surveys the D. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Embiid's got 8.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Sixers on top. They lead by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
On the court right now for Dallas. Najee Marshall is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Yabusele. No made baskets yet. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Right side, Irving. That one doesn't drop. The Sixers lead by 3. Here's Edwards. Washington grabs the miss.
They conceded the points to him, and he couldn't take advantage. That miss might stick with him.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Irving. He's got 14. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Screen by Embiid. Here's Gordon. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Irving. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
The buckets, the game is just flowing for Kyrie Irving. Looks easy for him right now.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Irving against Lowry. The open shot by Edwards. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Irving. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
I mean, what a stunner. They came into the game confident, looked like they had it pretty much in hand, and then the wheels fell off there in the fourth.
Now here's Gordon. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Irving against Lowry. That gives them the lead. Irving's got 8 points here in the quarter. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Now here's Irving. 18 points for him. Up and over Lowry. Again, Irving missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's Washington. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Back to Powell. Pass to Marshall. Powell right side. Here's Irving. Gordon pulls it in. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now here's Lowry. Back to Gordon. Puts the move on. And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Thursday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
In that game against the Kings, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they're able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Gafford, he's checked in for Powell. Anthony Davis comes in for Washington. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Marshall. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Thompson finds Davis. It's hauled in by Oubre. The Sixers leading. Pass to Martin. Tries the spin move. 1:51 left in the first half of basketball. Davis with the defensive effort. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Pure from three-point range. George has got his second basket on the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Chalk up 2 there.
Always ready to rise and fire from anywhere. Thompson's mid-range jumper is pure.
Inside, here's Oubre. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Here's Thompson. No good, a bit long that time. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Over Drummond. And that one's good. Davis.
Well, Davis is a very capable shooter. He can hit from just about anywhere.
Maxey passes to Martin. Here's George. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Gafford. Out to Thompson. Shoots over Oubre. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Gafford.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
And here's Martin. Shoots it from the corner. No good.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Sixers on top, up by 1. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Joel, you hold the lead now, but how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and make the plays.
A lot of times defense leads to offense. Thanks, Joel.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Celtics, this will be a good challenge. If they could come in, play with intensity, and sustain that, they'll be right there at the end, Shaq.
And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. George out there with Maxey. And it's Oubre in at the 3. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Terrific activity from Paul George. Sticks his long arms in and mucks up the passing lanes.
Oh, George with a steal. Oubre with it. Gafford picks him up. Count it. Oubre's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Here's Irving. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, you know you're going to see some great ball handling when Kyrie is on the floor. Nice finish.
To the paint. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Thompson passes to Irving. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Philadelphia leading by 5. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
And Kyrie Irving good for 3. Irving's got 23.
Now that's the touch from Kyrie, one of the most dangerous shooters in the game.
Here's Maxey driving in, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Irving, that's good.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Maxey surveys. That 3's off the mark.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Irving, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, PA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
George has the open look. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. George has got 9.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Irving, rejected by George.
What a defensive play from Paul George. Send it back, big fella.
Gordon, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Dallas with a change here, too. Grimes is checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd assist of the night. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They lead by 4. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, and so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Second free throw, no good.
Quentin Grimes is a guy that brings tremendous physicality to the game. Prototypical 3-and-D type of guy.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Counted from distance.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
The 76ers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the 3rd. Screen by Embiid. Shot from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Embiid's got 10.
Their defensive effort is certainly lacking since halftime. They need to wake up.
Irving, that's good.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
The 76ers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the 3rd. Martin outside. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3. Martin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's Irving. Basket counts.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Gordon outside. Back to Maxey. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's gotten rebound number 7 tonight. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. And they get it back to the middle. Here's Davis for the tie. A tough finish inside from Davis.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
George outside to the paint. Here's Martin. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 6 assists in the game. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Gafford passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Irving. And no good, trying to use the glass. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to George. Fires the three. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 8 rebounds in the game. Down low, Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Martin outside. Wide open. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford with the ball. No points yet. Grimes, the pass to Irving. Over George. Irving, that's good. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie.